thugs allegedly burned PDP Kogi campaign woman leader alive in her home. Thugs suspected to be loyal to the ruling party, APC in Kogi State, allegedly stormed the house of one Honorable Mrs. Acheju Abu while celebrating Governor Yahaya Bello's victory. The alleged thugs were said to be shooting sporadically, surrounded Honorable Mrs. Acheju's house, locked her in, sprinkled petrol round the house and burned her alive. The information was posted on the Facebook page of one Farouk Adeju Audu, the spokesman, Head Communications Wada and Aro Campaign Council. Below are his words according to the post as seen on his Facebook page, saying, even after Mr. Yahaya Bello was announced winner, his thugs have continued on their killing spree. The woman leader of Wada Aro Campaign Council, Ochadamu Ward, Honorable Mrs. Acheju Abu, was this afternoon burnt alive in her home by jubilant Bello supporters and thugs said to be celebrating his victory. Chanting Governor Yahaya Bello 4+4, the thugs shooting sporadically arrived Honorable Mrs. Abu's house at about 2 p.m. this afternoon and surrounded the house, bolting every exit and escape from outside. They then poured petrol on the building and set it ablaze as other terrorized villagers watched from hiding. She reportedly attempted to escape through a window but was prevented by the metal burglary proof and gunshots with bullets raining in her direction. The bloodthirsty thugs waited, shooting and watching with relish while Mrs. Abu cried from inside the inferno until her voice died out. They reportedly left only when the entire house and Mrs. Abu had been burnt to ashes. There are fears that the killing spree may escalate over the night. So far, there is no indication that the Kogi State Police will arrest our killers or even prevent further attacks and killings of our people. We are calling on all men and of good conscience to immediately help the people of Kogi State, appeal to the Inspector General of Police to rein in Bello's thugs and protect our people whose only crime was that they voted for their choice, a vote that was never allowed to count. Unless Nigerians of good conscience immediately come to our aid, innocent people may die worse agonizing death as the bloodlust of Mr. Bello and his supporters continue. This claim is yet to be verified as at when this report was made known. So guys, I'm sure you guys must have heard this news, sometimes around last week, but it's really pathetic. So pathetic. But now we heard that the president is trying to investigate into the whole thing. He just decided to investigate, and this thing has been on for more than 1 week, and it's really a sorry state, a sorry event in the first place. This woman is over 60 years. Whether the woman is even over 100 or 200 years, that is not the case. The issue is that everything about power getting in this country is associated with violence, with killing, and all manner of maiming. Names, irrespective of what happened, what could have happened, what could have led to it. Now, this is an accusation, from the angle of the governor, that his thugs were really celebrating. But I think it goes beyond that. Irrespective of whatever that must have happened, does not make anybody's life to be taken just like that. It was a horrific, a death in the first place. Even people to be injured, even people to be shot, whether they sustain minor injuries, it's not supposed to be happening. It's not supposed to be allowed in the first place. Snatching of ballot box, people running helter-skelter for safety. This must be done. This must be done at this age and time in 2019, 21st century, when people felt, oh, it was in the past, it was in the time of the PDP and all of that, and a new party coming in, and this kind of a thing is still being heard amongst us. Is very pathetic. Very pathetic. If nothing is being done, this thing will continue over and over again, and nothing will happen. We've seen worse cases than this, because if cases that had happened, this kind of a thing that happened in the past, if they have been able to curb all of these things, put everything in place, even when you talk about electoral reforms and all of that, we would have been somewhere, would have moved from this era. of killing people because of what? Vote buying is there, irregularities, abnormalities, name it. Still happening at this age and time in this 21st century, 2019. 2019, because of policies. And that is why you see, these are the kind of games they always play that will always try to scare even innocent people, people of good conscience, people with genuine heart, people who really want to do the needful. It's always scaring them away, not to even come in, because somebody will say, okay, is this what I'm going to experience? You see a lot of people, even in diaspora, even in Nigeria, a lot of people are not even interested unless you want to go their way. If you are not ready to go their way, a sane person might not want to go into this politics, because that's why they always say it is a dirty game, which is not supposed to be, because people make it dirty. Politics is not supposed to be a dirty thing, because it involves everybody, because whosoever that will be the leader, or who is going to be the president, the governor, as you may want to say it will be the one to determine your life, whether you are a kanka, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a traditionalist, whether you don't even know God. These politicians are the ones that will determine your life. Everything is not spiritual. Everything is not spiritual. So it is something that everybody must come together and make it work. Politics is for everybody. People say, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I don't want to, I'm a fanatical, I'm fanatically when it comes to religion. I wouldn't want to go into politics. Politics is this, because people made it to be. Even in churches that we have politics, people are playing dirty games, even in churches, in mosques, everywhere you go. Irregularities, abnormalities happening even in all those religious houses. So what are we talking about? The atrocities going on even in all those religious houses, it's baffling. So when you talk about policies, it is just the way people have made it to be. The same bad people, they found themselves, their ways into all these religious houses. And a lot of atrocities are going on there. Policy is not supposed to be a dirty game. People made it to be so, and they don't want to deviate from it. The situation whereby the winners take all. What happens? Everybody wants to go get there because it's the survival of the fittest. Once I'm there, I'm made for life. Politics is the lucrative profession in Nigeria. In other places, it is not so. It's all about service. It's all about serving the people. But reverse is the case in Nigeria here. The unfortunate thing with this woman incident is that worse things had happened in the past. The government did not tackle it well. Go back and see what happened in the in Rivers State in the last general election. What happened? Worse things happened more than this. They didn't do anything. What happened? Were people brought to book? No. It will just be business as usual. People will just talk, just like the president said, oh, they are going to investigate, they are going to go into it. At the end of the day, after 2 or 3 days, everything will be swept under the carpet. So what are we talking about? And you expect this kind of a thing not to come in? If this kind of a thing continues, people of genuine or good conscience will not want to come in, because they will be discouraged. Of course, it's discouraging. It's discouraging. People are not even interested going into politics just even to know what is happening. If you even tell them about politics, no, you are telling them to be a card-carrying member of that party. No. They are not, just to know what is happening. They are not even interested. So even when election comes, some of the people that want to go and vote, they won't even know who to vote for, what has been happening for them to take decisions concerning the present voting. No. And these people, they are the ones deliberately making these things to happen, to scare people away. How can we be living in this kind of country when somebody will come and say, oh, Nigeria is zoo, Nigeria is that? Are you going to be blaming the people? What are we experiencing now? Believe you me, something worse will still happen again. No, they will not do anything with this one. Like I said, worse things had happened in the past. Even this year, what did they do? Nothing. If things have been curbed the way it ought to, or the way they ought to, we will not be experiencing this, because this is really barbaric. Barbaric. Where the outside world, they will be looking at us as Africans, see the way at this age and time, killing somebody in the broad daylight. Even when those things were happening, we heard that even the neighbors, they were watching from hiding. Nobody could call police. Of course, maybe they must have called police. You want to tell me throughout the incident, police did not know about all of this things, and police was trying to tell us that it was a reprisal attack. You can't tell me that thing did not last for more than 30 minutes, and people who were watching from hiding, they would have called police. They will not come until when everything will be over. You see them coming. The same thing when armed robbers are robbing everywhere. you will not hear them. People will call police. Once they must have left, that is when you see them coming in. It's so pathetic. I've been seeing this news all this while, but I'm just like, I was just really not moved to do it. But the thing keeps coming, keeps coming. People are talking about it every now and then. I say, okay, let me share this thing again. Let us still know what is happening. We cannot be hiding all of these things. Let people know about it, because it's discouraging. For people who want to go into politics, people who want to even know what is happening, it is discouraging. Ordinary people to go and vote, it is discouraging for them to go and vote. A lot of people are running for stray bullets. So it's really, really pathetic. I don't know what you guys think about this. What can really be done, to be able to eradicate these abnormalities. It is really barbaric, very, very barbaric. Whether people are PDP is accusing APC or APC is accusing PDP, what is pertinent now is that a life is being lost. Life is being lost. How are we going to get a life back? It is impossible. So I'm not even interested whether it's a PDP accusing APC or whatever. But police said they have confirmed it, that it was a reprisal attack. A reprisal attack at this age and time. When the incident was going on, they couldn't come in. They couldn't come, to the rescue of the situation. Someone say, oh Lord, I pray that military government should take over Nigeria government. APC are evil. I pray it's fake story. This is not fake story. It's real. It's all over the place. Governor Bello will stand before the Almighty God in heaven to give account of his atrocities. The Bible says, though hand join hand, the sinner will not go unpunished. You see why the hate speech be. You allow such a write-up without verifying, putting fuel for fire. It is real. I'm sure maybe as at when this news was announced, people were still thinking it was fake. It's not fake. It's not fake. People just come and be making some comments they don't know. Go and do your own verification. You not do verification. Just type and be saying fake news, fake news. People have lost mother, they have lost wife, they have lost their daughter, they've lost their mother. You are talking this thing. How can somebody come and be using this kind of a thing to joke? Election in our country is a do or die affair. Of course it is. Now, wow, Kogi State. How will the talks of the winner burn the leader of the defeated? Or the PDP supporters felt she betrayed them and unleashed evil on her for her failure to work for their victory? Just like the president has said, let them do thorough investigation and know what happened. But that is what the president is saying now. Buhari is saying, but the police had already given a report that it was a reprisal attack. It was a reprisal attack. So guys, I would like to hear from you. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.